What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another segment of Ask an IRA Specialist. My name is Tom and I'm with NuView Trust Company, and today's question is from Richard A. And he is asking, can I take money out of my IRA? And the answer is, it really depends. There's a bunch of different kinds of retirement accounts, whether it's personal plans, employer plans, or specialty plans. So let's take a second to dive into each one and the tax implications for all of them. Now let's start with some personal plans. Of course, you have your Roth IRA. Contributions are made with after-tax dollars, so you don't get any tax savings on the way in. But as you grow and invest that money over time, when you turn 59 and a half, your distributions are completely tax-free and penalty-free, assuming that the Roth has been established for at least 5 years. Now, if you were to take money out early, you are allowed to take your contributions out completely tax-free and penalty-free. But if you were to take out any of your gains early, you would be subject to a 10% penalty and taxed on those gains as well. Now, the other personal plan is a traditional IRA. So you're kind of going to take the Roth IRA and flip the script a little bit, where you're going to get a tax deduction on the way in and get some tax savings. And as you grow and invest that money and eventually withdraw after you turn 59 and a half, you will not pay any penalties, but whatever you take out is going to add on to your adjusted gross income for that tax year. Now, if you were to take money out of your traditional IRA early, before you're 59 and a half, you will be subject to a 10% penalty, whether it's gains or contributions. So either one you are going to be penalized on and taxed on. So next, let's dive into some employer plans. We have a SEP IRA, a simple IRA, and a solo 401k here at NuView, or as we like to call it, a solo QRP, which stands for Qualified Retirement Plan. Now, your SEP and your simple IRAs, they're going to act just like your traditional IRAs, where it's pre-tax money, and if you're going to take early withdrawals, you are going to incur penalties and taxes. Now, when it comes to a solo 401k or solo QRP, you're going to see a higher contribution limit of $58,000 compared to your personal plans, where those contribution limits are only $6,000. But you all are going to have two different pools of money, and that includes pre-tax money and post-tax money, or traditional money and Roth money. And depending on which pool of money that you're early withdrawing from is the rules that you're going to abide by the IRS. Lastly, you're going to have your specialty plans, and that includes your health savings accounts, or HSAs for short, and your Coverdell education savings accounts, or ESAs for short. Now, HSAs, it's really cool because it is the only kind of account that is tax deductible on the way in and tax-free on the way out for qualified medical expenses. Some of those medical expenses include doctor's visits, co-pays, dental work, vision work, anything like that. Even something as simple as buying Advil at CVS qualifies as a qualified medical expense. Lastly, we have your ESA, or education savings account, and you are able to contribute up to $2,000 per year for this account. And it's going to act like a Roth IRA, where your money isn't going to be tax deductible on the way in, but as you grow it over time, it is going to be tax-free on the way out for qualified education expenses. Some of those education expenses include things like tuition, books, uniforms, even iPads, laptops, anything in that regard. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Ask an IRA Specialist. As always, make sure you contact us with more questions at IRA Specialists at NuViewTrust.com, or give us a call at 407-708-1853. And we'll see you next time.